Elden Ring Nightreign is a game that you can play with a group of 3 or solo. At the time that I'm uploading this video, those are the options for matchmaking. I've been playing the game solo since it came out, and let me tell ya, it's fucking hard. The run that you're about to see came about after I had put 22 hours into the game entirely solo. This gameplay is on patch 1.01, and apparently in the upcoming patch 1.02, FromSoft is going to make solo play easier. So just know that I did this when it was still frickin' hard. One more thing. This video is me commenting over my gameplay separately. I had to play in complete and total silence in order to be able to concentrate. Okay, let's get ready to rock. And we're off. This was the beginning of day 1. We got some good RNG with a church right away. And I've kind of taken it upon myself to think that as long as if there's a few churches in close succession, it's a good omen for the start of the run. All right, so grabbing the mother effing flask here, whacking one of these hepatitis C-ridden rats. Okay, they always manage to smack me no matter what. All right, guys. Now, I like to talk a lot, guys. I'm going to try to make it a happy medium during this, but I kind of want to just, like, pretend I'm a guy looking at a UFC fight here. All right, we're checking the map again. Rush straight to the site of grace. Didn't have enough souls, though, to level up. So I think what I did is, yeah, I went up here and fought some of these headless assholes. And it's pretty fun fighting these guys with a deflect thing, but they still kind of kick my butt some of the time. Dude, I am really digging the mother effing deflect. Like, let me tell you, I think I do it a few times in this run. Oh, does he kill me? I don't think he does. All right, we're chilling. Don't die, crud. Come on, this is future you. All right, baby. Bam. Hell yeah. This is so weird talking over something that I don't have to play, but I needed full focus, as I probably mentioned in the intro. Now, down here, there's usually either a fire monk or this guy. And, you know, this guy was way easier to do the deflect method against. Boom! Dude, it's so satisfying. Bam! Bam! Dude, it takes 3 business years for Executor to follow up his riposte, but it's fine. It's part of the character flair. Boom! Dude, that thing is so sick when you get the golden weapon art. Boom! Boom! Oh, no, not riposte. Okay. Alright, let's just watch this fight. Sekiro inspired, baby! Boom! Fighting this headless ghost. It's just so crazy, like, even when you get high leveled in Nightreign, you still feel like you're, like, weak. Maybe it's a solo thing, but... Boom! Boom, baby. Bam. Fucking love that attack. Alright. So then we beat him here. And what did we get? Okay, the Serpent Bone Blade, or the Venomous Fang. And I took the Venomous Fang, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember why. I guess it said it on the it's a better weapon. There's a better skill on it than the other weapon. All right, time to level up to level 2. Baby. Bam. Hell yeah. Taking another look at the map. I think I got a boner when I saw the water, because that usually means there's a dragon, but not always. Okay. Dude, it is so weird playing a FromSoft game that has such high pressure that, like, you need to move so fast. Like coupling the stress of how hard the game is with being like, gotta go. Like, I played today from 9:15 a.m. to about 6:30 p.m. So, you know, it was pretty nuts. I mean, I know there's people that do that every day, but I haven't done that in a while. Usually I break it up into little different... I don't know, what the hell am I doing? Marking the outside of the map. Dude, I get to a point when I play games where if I've been playing so long, I'll just be on, like, autopilot. But I've marked the tunnel here because what we want to do is upgrade the motherfucking Executor blade. And the way I've kind of been doing my runs is I'll upgrade the Executor blade, but then I really, you know, get excited about the thought of finding a Naga Kiba, because Christ, Executor kicks frickin' butt with the Naga Kiba, and the reach of that thing is sick as hell. What was in the book? Let's see, guys. I don't remember. And alright, that's useless. Dude, I swear, 40% of the time I get either like faith or intelligence talismans, or just like resistance talismans. Running past the encampment. No time to mess around with the Indiana Jones looking motherfucker with the spear. Stick it up your butt, you asshole. Alright, let's be careful. We don't want to have to edit too many swear words during this. Bam! These dudes are no joke sometimes. With the knife, they'll just like... Dude, they will stun lock you into a whack, whack, whack. Bam. Dude, I don't know if I could solo any of these matches with anyone other than Executor. But I guess I just have the most experience with Executor now, or Executor. So this layout for this mine is always the best when you come up to the smelly feet, oiled up giant, because he's so easy, especially with the blood loss. Okay, whack his head. Boom! Blood loss, baby. That's the name of the game. So it's always ideal RNG when you get in there and you don't have to fight one of those armored knights. You can fight one of these assholes. At least that's what I've found so far. Ugh! Ow! Your feet smell like Ben Gay and M&M's. Ugh! Even though we're watching this live, let's still have a little bit of fun here, guys. We don't want to totally abandon the CrudFrog formula. Smithing Stone 2, and I think he drops those 100% of the time, and you always get to choose between the Smithing 2 and whatever else he has. So, I don't want to give anything away about the rest of the run. I'll just commentate at what's happening. All right, here I'm looking for weapons and the zone. Dude, I've been playing Fortnite and PUBG since, you know, PUBG came out, and I've been playing Fortnite since little after it came out every now and again. And I still don't know when the fucking zone's coming in. So here I am stuck inside of a mine shaft, getting burnt by the zone. And I gotta get my ass inside. But the good news is, the earlier it is, the less it hurts, okay? What the hell? I think I'm going the wrong way at this point. Oh, I guess it... Now that's a little tip for you guys about the sites of grace. If you're ever in the storm, run, you know, obviously run to a site of grace, but also... If you're fighting out there and you're near a group of enemies, go run to the site of grace a few times. Regain your health, bro. It's legal. It's part of the game's mechanics. Okay? Alright. So we're running into this next circle. I don't know why these jellyfish aggro for 0.2 of a second or a second. Oh, it's because one of those giants threw one of those big-ass hefty pots. And it hit them, probably. So I would assume that at this point... No, I never mind. I was going to say I was probably looking for the merchant, but I don't have a smithing 1 yet, but I could buy it. Alright, we'll just commentate what's happening live. Okay, so I like coming to this area to whack all these demi-humans. Okay, they're easy. They're little puny wimps. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here, you little hooded freak. Go back to the site of grace and level up, I'm pretty sure. Bam! Level 4. Okay, so now we're making our way over to the field with the Gravity Men. Grab some Prince of Death pustules, I think that's what they're called. Smack them up, baby. Boom! Boom! Bam! And see you later. Leave a tip for your waiter, baby. Okay. Now what were we doing here? Okay, I'm not sure what I was doing. Oh, yeah, looking for the merchant here. That's most certainly what was happening. Okay, so we curl around this, and what we're doing, guys, is we're tanking zone. It is tactical. We're tactically tanking the zone. You know, sometimes people do that in Battle Royale games. You can do that in this game. Especially when there's sites of grace all over the motherfucking shop. All right. So we buy the Smithing Stone 1. Replace something. And bam, bam, upgrade that Executor blade to +2. It's usually my priority to do that as soon as possible. The first two things I'm thinking of are upgrading the blade to +2, or my weapon, and getting flasks semi-quickly, like just to have them all for the boss at the end. Especially in a solo run, I just feel like you need as many flasks as you can get. Okay, so what are we doing now? Checking the map. Oh, finding another church to atone for my sins. Because I have plenty of them, baby. But they're all ones that are with good reason. Alright, so we head towards this spirit spring. Okay, and we got some rotten, rib-sticking out dogs. Most people would take them to a shelter, but for some reason, we just had the thought to kick their asses. Maybe it's because they would have killed us first. Alright. Run past the merchant. You ever notice these merchants don't talk in this game? Alright, we're running past all of this stuff, guys. Okay, definitely don't have time to tango with the triple night fort. The fortnight, or the night fort. I'm pretty sure that was one of those forts where there's like 3 separate knights to fight. Damn. Dude, these churches give me like a boner every time I go to them because I'm like, I'm going to get another flask. We're a functioning alcoholic, okay? Getting our fix at the church, okay? Don't even ask about it. Pickled turtleneck, all right. All right, so that message, port ending the tide of night, that always means it's the very end. And you got to get to that final circle. If I'm talking like you don't know about this game, guys, sorry. I'm kind of treating it like, you know, a commentary, but also like if someone doesn't know what's going on, I guess. But I don't want it to spoil too much. So I like to whack these guys outside of the Abductor Virgin Fort. And obviously, you know, you always know it's a Virgin Fort because you see the health bars inside of there. So you know that the Virgin is just whacking off... Okay, excuse me. It's whacking a bunch of men. All right, that still doesn't sound that good. All right, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to whack, whack, whack. Made short work of the Abductor. Okay, serves you right. And then, dude, these arrow guys fucking piss me off so bad standing up there. Okay, there we are. The Nagakiba. Not even a second thought. Not even a... Didn't even give it a second thought. We always want the Nagakiba. The reach is so sick with the Nagakiba. I would say it's better than the Executor blade. And then you can still do your deflection battle art stuff. Bam! See that? He just got owned, baby. Alright, these assholes thought that they wanted to step to me. Ow! But they didn't know I had the biggest sword in the room. In the land. Whatever. Successive attacks negate damage. I'm sure I took it. Yeah, hell yeah. We take that. Alright. And I'm sure I checked the map here. Ooh, shit. Yeah, Stone Sword Key. Them Everjail bosses usually aren't, like, insanely tough. And they'll give you some good souls, etc. Alright. Listen. Check the map, crud. Check the map. I'm requesting to my past self to check the map. I'm sure I do at some point here. I want to take a look at that map. I'm pretty sure that final circle is right in the backyard. There it is. Okay. Hell yeah. Boom! And guys, yeah, I didn't want to do any cuts or edits during this video. Just because I just wanted to commentate the whole thing and show you the whole run. Bam! Dude, there's nothing like taking the Nagakiba to a group of these frickin' nutcases. Okay, this perfumer is not that bad. It's when you get the one that keeps backing up and stuff that is just really frustrating. And is that other one or no? I'm trying to remember if this is the one. No. Maybe it is, but the Nagakiba is so long that it really doesn't matter. But I think that perfumer's part of the, I don't know, part of another group of enemies. No, that is the one. I think that is the one. Alright. The Bellbearing Hunter. I'll tell you what. I get some anxiety in the pit of my stomach when I know I have to fight this asshole. Oh my god, and he got me! But I had that bubble of protection on, so it was pretty sick. I love to deflect this guy. It takes a while, but it's really rewarding. Especially at the final fight. You know that you've got all the time in the world. You just got to take your time. You know? Bam! Boom! Sekiro up in this hoe. Act like you know, baby. Boom! Bam! And whack him. I love it, baby. I mean, I'd like to think that now I know how to fight these guys better. Especially in the regular Elden Ring, because I never learned to fight them at all. Let's just watch the fight here. Okay, that was a scary time. We managed to get through that one pretty quickly, pretty fast. Boom! Alright, another riposte and stance break. Tell you what, a lot of them. Bam! 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 Whack it! Boom! Man, it's so refreshing manhandling the Bellbearing hunter. Okay? More like ball-bearing hunter. Okay? Bearing his dick and nuts out in the middle of the field, and so am I, bitch. Get ready. Bam! Boom! Alright. So we have him whittled down pretty well. Alright. Knockdown. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Come back never, asshole. And that's the end of day one. What did we get? I think I picked the bottom. Yeah. It's always nice getting those ones that are that like increase your stats and help you regenerate health and stuff. There's the victory stance. Okay. We're checking the map at this point. I guess I wanted to go to this frost fort, but I think I was also thinking about getting another smithing 2 for the Nagakiba. Yeah. Yep, because I definitely don't want to play through this with a +1 Nagakiba, even though it's still really damn good. Alright. So we climb these rocks. Okay, day 2. Oh yeah, I think I changed my mind and I went to fight the boss. That's what happens. It's like when you gotta think so fast, you know, shoot, making all kinds of different decisions quickly. Really nuts having an Elden, you know, playing Elden Ring, and you're like, this is Elden Ring, but I have to fucking go fast. Boom! Oh, he hit me in the nutbag. I love fighting tree sentinels because, you know, I've got them mastered for the most part. Usually I get hit a few times though, but with the bleed weapon, ain't no problem. Alright. Oh, and we did our ultimate. Is this the first time of this run I did the ultimate? I think so. We held back from doing it on the Bellbearing hunter. Boom! Taking chunks out, baby. Like it was judgment. Ugh! I got hit by him there. Seems like they end your ultimate early if they hit you severe enough. Whack, whack. Hey guys, sorry my brain doesn't have the capacity right now to be using big words and being really, you know, confident in my speech, etc. I, you know, spent all yesterday trying to fucking beat this solo, and I spent most of the day today. Bam! But it is what it is. We got it done, baby. And this is before the patch. I'll mention that in the intro. I'm sure I did. Ow! He realigned my spine. Even Dr. Miller couldn't do that. I should be paying him. How about it? Ugh! And I thought this was deathless. I actually forgot that happened. But luckily, death is not the end. We come right back. Our setbacks can only mean one thing. That we need to go 2 steps back, 4 steps forward. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, man. I was trying to come up with some kind of funny quote. Okay, whack him again. Roll through it. Okay, hell yeah, brother. Bleed weapons. Oh my god, no problem. Bam, baby. Whoa! Bam. The timing on those rolls for these delayed attacks is just something out of, you know, a nightmare. But so satisfying once you learn them. And we do a charged R2 to kick his ass. Alright. And that's the tree sentinel taken to hell. All right. What do we choose here? I'm sure it was the bottom thing. Because usually instead of the weapons, I like to choose... All right, I really thought about taking Death's Poker at this point. I was like, dude, that might do really well against that. What the hell is this guy doing? He was annoying the hell out of me. Get the hell out of here. I'm trying to make a video. See? All right. I really, I was gonna choose Death's Poker. But I'm like, it's probably not worth it just for that Ghost Flame. And you run out of FP so fast that for this Dex and Arcane character, it doesn't make too much sense. So that is what we went with. And now we are level 8. Kind of set back because of the Tree Sentinel, but ain't no thing. All right, what are we doing now? We're checking out what the next boss is. I ain't fucking with that lion over there, bro. I'll fuck with the lion when I can be a beast myself and take domination. But I'm not going to fight him solo, okay? You know, fuck that shit, okay? Okay, so we're making our way to our waypoint. I don't know, I really like placing the waypoints, and I think you can place more than one at a time, but I haven't messed with it yet. Yeah, alright. I heard a bug, so I had to check out what the hell was going on. And for some reason... No, this was a good talisman, I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, it sucks. Who the hell needs a stalwart horn charm? Maybe if you're going to one of those ruins that has, like, a bunch of worm faces everywhere. But even then, the Death Blight builds up so slowly, you don't have to worry about it in Nightreign. We're going spelunking in the wet, wet cave. Yep. Trying to find a +2 to upgrade this Nagakiba. That's definitely what we're doing here. So we got the Executor blade to +2, but the Nagakiba blows it out of the water, in my opinion. Just making our way through the tunnel. And... okay, it's not one of the good ones, damn it. It's one of the ones where I have to fight the armor-clad knight with a raging boner. Okay? Can't see it through the armor. Trust it's there. It's, ignorance is bliss. If you saw it, you would die. I was wondering why the hell he was preoccupied looking that way. Maybe it's because he saw me down below. But I got to get some cheap shots in. Bam! Suck it, baby. Suck it on that. Hell yeah. Perfect fight against the knight. With a smithing stone, 2. And at this point, I was able to go and upgrade the Nagakiba. But what the hell did we do? I think I came right out the entrance that I came in. Or I left out the entrance I came in. Running this way. Oh, dude, this is so satisfying doing this. Woo-hoo! Baby! It feels so good. I don't know. It's just right. Okay, the circle is shrinking. And we have our... we have our sights set on that fort in the middle. Dude, that fort in the middle is really treacherous in solo playthroughs. Now, that's my only point of reference is playing this solo. But, you know, sometimes there's a bunch of Crucible Knights, and then there's 3 goddamn giants throwing pots at you. I guess it depends which seed you get. But the seeds that I get, a lot of the time, there's like 3 of those giants chucking crap at you. Okay. Oh, I'm going back to the merchant. That's what we're doing here. Hell yeah. And this time we don't even have to tank zone tactically. So we're going to... the sick thing about the Nagakiba is it only takes 1 smithing stone, too. Get it to plus... I guess that gets it to +1, technically, but it's like a somber weapon, quote-unquote, I guess. I don't know. I always try to get these Wending Graces, obviously, because then it's like an insurance policy, you know? If you get defeated, you come back. Especially on a solo playthrough. Okay, now what the hell? Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to traverse the treacherous ground in this frickin' fort. You always gotta, like, kind of go through these crevices near these jellyfish. And we're going to the Fire Fort. Now, why did I want to go to the fire fort? I don't know. I think I just wanted to check for items and kick the crap out of some enemies. But you know what I've found is that a lot of the times at this... Oh, hell yeah. A group of 3 men. Hell yeah. Those pole motherfuckers are so annoying, dude. They stun lock the hell out of you. But luckily at this point we're level 8, so we're starting to chill out on, you know, getting our butthole kicked. And alright. So we greet the ladies at the door, you know, with the big bad dragon dildos. And we say, you know, I'm not part of that guest party. I'm actually here for the table of 4, not that weird table. Okay, so and then we whack these ladies too. Okay. Just to, you know, show some courtesy. Check the mother effing treasure chest behind this coffin. And if I didn't have the Nagakiba, I probably would have grabbed the Uchi. I think that's the first time I've seen an Uchi after, on this final, you know, this run where I finally beat it. I don't think I've seen an Uchi yet. Down the hole, bottoms up. You better put on protection, baby. Because we're going to go deep inside of a fire monk. Now this guy, with a bleed weapon, ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. Boom! I think we'd had a perfect fight against him. Bam. Oh my god. It's criminal. Alright? Oh yeah, fire Nagakiba. Dude, I literally was debating. I was like, I'm gonna switch this out with my Nagakiba and find another smithing 2, which I probably wouldn't have been able to. But I was just thinking, man, that would be sick as hell to have that. But also, the problem is the final 3-headed dog, you'd probably not be doing as much damage against them with the fire Nagakiba. Now, what's in the magic chest? Finger seal, okay. Finger, what the hell is this? Okay, none of them were applicable to my build. Build, quote unquote. Alright, what's this mother effer have? Okay. Dude, I never pick up warming stones just because I play solo, but I guess they can heal you, but... Escape out the back door because that's, you know, safer that way. Okay, now what are we doing? I'm sure the clock is ticking down. I think I was checking my kind of like perks of these weapons and talismans. And notice that I had some pickled turtlenecks. I had 2 of them. Just remember that I had pickled turtlenecks for the end, all right? And I'll tell you why later. Well, in a few minutes. All right. So I'm trying to remember if the next circle is the one that starts closing in. Oh, yeah. It's an Albinoric archer orgy, baby. And I'm here with my big lion. Yeah! Hell yeah, I'm a horned beast. And I'm ready, baby. Knocking them off the edge with style. Cracking them up. Perfect to take them out. They're so annoying otherwise. Bam, bam, bam. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, and they turned me back into a man. Damn it. No more testosterone for me. All right. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, bro. I'm trying, dude. We're trying to make jokes, but I'm also trying to be, you know, commentate. Dude, they're such a nuisance, bro. I can't tell what's worse, an Albinoric that is kneeling down and shooting at you or one on a wolf. Probably the wolf one. All right, maximum FP. Hell yes. Especially for using, you know, skills. I don't know if I used, I think I waited till the end to use... No, I had to have used Unsheath a few times. Yeah, I used it against a tree sentinel. Okay, so with at this point, we're ending day 2. And it's all or nothing now, down to the wire. Will he make it? The title suggests, I think, that I'm going to reveal it in the title, but still... Will he make it? Will it work out? Will he beat Elden Ring Nightreign solo? Keep watching the video to find out. Okay, guys? Turn ad block off, please. Okay. We need to be a millionaire by the end of the year. All right, so I heard the bug, and I'm pretty sure we got something sick here. Boom! Oh my god. No, what the hell was it with this run in terrible talismans, bro? I swear the run right before this, I got a Dragon Crest Shield Talisman and a Bullgoat Talisman. It was the perfect mix. Maybe not for an Arcane Dex character like this guy, but still, they help a lot. Okay, at this point, I was probably eating some macaroni and cheese or something. No, I wasn't. Maybe I was taking a bite of, I think it was tuna and rice. Drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. What the hell am I doing running in circles? I guess, oh yeah, this was the final area. We got some omen killers. Okay. These guys are short work with a blood loss weapon. Hell yeah. They're annoying as hell otherwise, but you just kind of roll their attacks. Boom. Roll it. Ew, his underwear are piss-stained. What a sick freak. Bam. All right, let's kick his ass. And now, are you guys ready to see which boss we fought? I know I am. Okay. I guess the circle has to close a little more before it shows him. Oh, yeah, I went to the site. Yeah, tactical. I went back to get a heal. Another flask. Hell yeah. Guys, like I was saying earlier, go do that. There's no shame. All right, it's the Fell Omen, and look at that crap, dude. I got some good blood loss in there. Hell yeah. This is a tactical thing I like to do. I like to turn into the horny beast when Margit is doing these, like, or Morgott is doing these bloodlust barb. I don't know what the hell that attack is. Oh, I died! Ow! I can't believe, I forgot, that's the second death. Well, you gotta expect it on a solo match. Okay, bam. Roll. Careful. Roll. Ow. Careful. Alright. This was a little bit butthole clenching. And I'm glad he's been keeping the knives in the pocket, so to speak. Strafe it. Strafe it, baby. Yeah, like it was meant, like we were meant to. Roll it. And a lucky stagger. Bam.
Rip it out of you.
And I think that was Morgott, baby. Okay, on to the Hellhounds. Tricephalophagus. Okay, oh yeah, physical attack, hell yeah, of course. Because those dogs, when you're playing solo, you gotta whack them. You just get little whacks every now and again. Go inside of the goo. It smells disgusting. But that's what we gotta do. Alright. Now we awaken in the birth canal of whatever the hell this place is. Alright. Level 10. I think I've gotten to level 12 before, so this isn't the highest level I've gotten. Hell yeah, with the Wending Grace at the very end. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I always try to get a pickled turtleneck and some boiled crab. We shed our Stone Sword Key because there's no more Everjails where we are. Okay. So, I'll explain the... Well, I won't explain the pickled turtleneck thing yet. It's probably pretty straightforward, but I'll tell you when it happens. So at this point, I was like, oh my god, man. I just want to kick these guys' butts. So I made my way to the door, skipped the cutscene, and ran into the ashen fields. With my dick and nuts swinging, baby! Get ready to fuck! Gladius, the Beast of Night, will be bested, bitch! Suck it! Alright, baby. Alright, dude, so I really paid attention to this boss. Like, every time I fought him, because it takes so long to get to him, it takes half an hour. So it's like, you know, my brain was like, okay, just learn. That chain is something else. Okay, now I'm just going to turn it down and just watch with you guys. Turn my voice down. Okay, so this is where the shit hits the fan, and I take a pickled turtleneck because I spend most of the time in this phase, if you want to call it that, running from these motherfucking wolves. because solo, this part is devastating. So, I always try to make sure I have a pickled turtleneck with me so I can just intermittently sprint the hell out of the beast's, hepatitis C teeth or whatever. So there we get a few whacks in. I got brave there. Okay. Got a little bit better at dodging their attacks. This was nuts that I actually managed to not get hit here. I spoke too soon. Okay, but now we're spending the time just getting the hell out of there, but kind of mixing it in with wanting to hit them at the same time. Okay, we now are back in the normal fight, so I don't take the pickled neck during this part, just while they're separate. Okay. I don't know what the hell that attack is, but I haven't been hit by it yet. Or I think it's a grab. I think I did get hit by it. Boom! Right.
And this time we pull out the ultimate, baby.
It's time for the horny beast to come in and show these dogs who's boss. Doggy style. How about it, baby? Alright, that's kind of weird. It's fine. Alright, they're doing that attack again. I think we stagger them. Hell yes.
Boom!
Whack him with the hook, baby. At this point, I was feeling like, I'm not going to win. But I still have a revive, but I was like, I've been this far before. Again, pickled turtleneck. And again, we're just evading. Just evading, intermittently sprinting, letting it come back, the endurance, the stamina. I have no heals left, so we have a full health bar, but no heals. Okay. We're just getting away from them. Okay, the music's restarting. I think I got brave again. And then at some point I jump, which was really dumb. I don't remember when it is. All right. Get the hell out of there. The dogs are out again. Ooh! Close call. And we're just sprinting out of there. I think this is pretty tactical. It's solo. It's in your face. It's really tough. All right. Boom! I was getting the timings down, and then I got the timing down for this sword attack. I stay far away and then roll. But I think you can get close to them during that and roll if you time it right, next to them maybe, and then you can hit them. But I have to test that. Whack his ass! Oh, there's where I... Oh no, that wasn't a bad jump. Okay. Whoa! Alright, and they're letting me whack them up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, there it was. That was the jump. And we're at 0 flasks right now. I was clenching my butt, man. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, one more thing. I'll talk one more time. I didn't have a stamina thing, a pickle during this, so I was like, oh, hell. Okay, I'm talking again. These dodges, I feel like I pull off some sick ones here. I can't remember, though. Yeah, oh, and we had to use a revive. Damn it. No, that's fine. Oh, that was nuts. Okay, so we're kind of playing with fire here. Literally and figuratively. Hanging out near the dogs. Careful. And they're back as one cohesive unit. Oh, but we have full health because we died. Right. So we died, but that's a full heal now. Okay. Yep, absolutely. It's just kind of figuring out when you can hit them, because they really like to interrupt hits and interrupt heals. Whoa! Oh, and we're back down to low levels of health with no flasks. Careful. Take it easy. And at this point, I got back my ultimate. Or I think it was here. I was clenching because I was like, dude, I just need to whack him once and get that ultimate. Boom! Whack him once. Bam! Ultimate is back. It's time to fight.
Hell yeah!
I was just swinging around. I'm like, dude, go.
Hell yes!
And then that was the victory, baby. That was it, and we got the achievement. Well, guys, that was Elden Ring's first boss taken down completely solo. I urge everybody to give solo runs a shot. If I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to whack the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads.